right, guys, our first long trip with the Tesla Model 3 over 450 miles. We're gonna go to College Park in Maryland to visit our son in University of Maryland. So the car, as you see, is fully charged to 309 miles. So let me show you something really cool. So we're gonna do navigation, and I'm gonna press College Park. So as you can see, there are 309 rated miles. So it tells you that it's going to make it on one charge, and we're going to get there with 13%. Come back here, mister. Hold on, sorry. So we can get there in 13%. So obviously we don't want to do that, and we do want to stop at least once. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pick a supercharger on Route 95. So this would be Bethesda, I'm sorry. This Baltimore is right here. Okay, so we are probably going to, here's Wilmington, and we're gonna pick something. Here's the final destination. Here's Baltimore right here, as you can see. So we are going to pick, let's say, this destination. What is this? Aberdeen. I like Aberdeen. Let's go to Aberdeen, see what happens. So from here to Aberdeen supercharger, we're going to get there with 35%. Total miles is 170. That's good. 170 miles. And it's 3 hours and 2 minutes. And we'll be there at 5:19 if we leave right now. So this is where we're going to go. Now let me show you the trunk and how we loaded the trunk, okay? Okay, here's the trunk situation. So we are taking with us my spare tire, which is one of my snow tires, and a wheel that I just bought for this purpose. So it's taking a lot of room. As you know, there are no spare tires in these cars. And right there inside, it's the jack and the pump and everything that you need if you are going to be in an emergency. A small suitcase and few bags and a couple umbrellas I'm going to take. So that's that. So it's all this luggage, plus my wife and I and my son. So it's 3 of us and all this luggage. So I'm going to see you from the road. We're going to be talking on the road and then at the supercharger. Okay, so we drove 165.4 miles from home. We started on a full charge, 310, and now we're down to 140, going about 70 miles average per hour. So 140, that will be 60, 170 rated miles and 165 real miles. So only 5 miles in between, and high speeds only highway. So this is the supercharger in Chappaquiddick. We were going to go to Aberdeen, but we decided not to go. And back there, if you can see, there are more regular chargers, level 3 chargers for Leafs and Volts. So the first supercharging of my life. I never drove electric car more than 50 miles. That's it, and pure electric. So we drove 165 miles, and now we're going to superchargers. So we are going to open the charger. Let's see what happens. One more thing I want to say. It's 610. Let's see how many miles we're going to get. It's 610. And we have 140 miles, okay? We are on our way back to the supercharger, walking from the Chesapeake. These are very nice 4 superchargers. I mean, fast chargers for Leafs and Bolts. I think, yes. It's a Chatham and SEC. And right down the parking lot, here are the superchargers. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Nobody's here. I'm all by myself. So let's see how many miles we got in this one charge. Okay, so we have parked for what? For 20 minutes? No, 18 minutes from 610. 18 minutes, and we were at 140 miles. So now we are 220. So in 18 minutes, we got 72 miles. Holy crap. This is what makes Tesla better than everybody else, because they have this amazing supercharging network. Okay, I will be right back. All right, everybody. So we just finished supercharging. We drove, like I said before, 65 miles. We have how many miles to go, baby? How many miles to go?
We have 75 miles to go.
75 miles to go. So how much is that? 165 and 75. That's 70, 240. 240 miles to go, and we have plenty of range. 211 miles range. And really, again, that is what separates Tesla from everybody else. It's just awesome, amazing. So we will do a return video on Sunday and see what happens. Okay, thank you guys. See you soon. All right, day 3 and final day of our first long trip with the Tesla Model 3. We have a new driver.
Hello.
And we drove 100 miles from, let's shut you up. Sorry, honey. We drove 100 miles from College Park to this rest area in Newark, Delaware. Delaware. So we drove about, yeah, like I said, 98 miles. We are getting to the rest area, and we're going to stay for about 10-15 minutes. We down to 168 miles. We had about 250 or so, and we will gain about 60 to 80 miles in this leg, and then we have another 165 miles to go to get home. So we'll do this quick rest, and then we'll give you all the numbers. Now the question is, where is the supercharger?
I think they're back there, if I remember.
They're back there,
we have to go visit them.
So let's go find them.
It would be helpful if they put a sign.
There are no signs, right? In any superchargers.
No signs on the highway.
No signs on the highway, nothing. You are on the mercy of...
Although, it's right here, though.
Yeah, I know, we can see. Yeah, we can see that right here. So go straight and over. But there are no signs or anything. When anything of that sort. You can make a left, I guess, here. And over there. Oh, here. I see them. I see the promised land. I see them. Here they are.
Oh, they're busy.
Whoa. Shakalaka.
Is there a spot?
There are two spots. There are two spots. There are two spots. So, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 3 spots. Doesn't matter. Just do anyone. All right. So yeah, go. There are 4 spots. Keep going. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. Keep going. Now let's do this. Show everybody. Go ahead. Press.
What do I do?
Go reverse. Reverse. Press start. Okay. It's gonna do this all by itself. Holy moly, guacamole! The car, the Model 3 is gonna park itself by itself.
Wait.
He knows. She knows. She knows she's not gonna go. Okay, now you can go, my dear. There was a car right in front of us crossing, but Model 3 knew not to go ahead. Let's see if she can do it. Now, charging between 2 cars is never good because you share the power, but we don't have a choice at this time. Let's see. Isn't that incredible?
It's gonna be some kind of a record.
It's gonna be some kind of a record. Come on, Tesla. You can do it all by yourself. You don't have to touch the brake.
I'm not touching it.
It's all good. It's gonna go to park by itself. That's it. Park. Done. All right. See you soon. All right, guys. Here are the conclusion. We just left the supercharger. We waited for about 15 minutes. Coffee, bathroom, whatever. We got almost 100 miles in those 15 minutes. The supercharger was almost full when we came, and when we came back after 15 minutes, it was basically 3 cars left. So we got really nice jolt. And I'm gonna put a banner soon of the total numbers of this trip, and so I can tell you a few conclusions. Conclusion number 1: you don't have to charge your car to 100%. It's not necessary. Number 2: most of this drive was on cruise control and some autopilot. I really like cruise control. You do have control over the car, and it still gives you the benefit of the distance, which is great. Some of it we did autopilot. Third, there are so many superchargers. there is no need to worry about anything really. You know, you can go for 150, 160 miles, you know, charge for 15 minutes, get another 100 miles, go to your next destination. So long range traveling is absolutely, that is Tesla's edge and everybody else, and that is incredible. As far as the Google Map that this car has, I'll say two things about it. It's really good to locate superchargers and chargers in general. It's good for regular, what do I call regular navigation. It's not that good in terms of giving you better routes, avoiding traffic. It doesn't even know if a road is closed. This happened to me already once. And you know, it's a little bit sketchy. So using Waze, which is always a better idea, as a backup, it's great. So knowing where you're going in terms of supercharging is good, shows you around, but otherwise we would use Waze. The ride, the highway ride, it was fantastic. It was awesome. You know, you're just cruising along and it's really nice and stable and steady. And that's it. It was great first long trip drive. Our next long trip is going to be to Atlantic City. Somebody is celebrating a big birthday. I'm not going to say who. Not going to say who that is. Not me, but I'm not going to say who. It's a big number. It's
All
between
right, that's enough.
it's between 20 and 30.
Yeah.
That's the number. And come on, be a good sport. And we're gonna go to Atlantic City to lose money on purpose, but we will have a lot of good fun. So we like that. We like Atlantic City. And then after that, where are we going after that?
Big trip.
Big trip to
Florida.
St. Petersburg.
St. Pete.
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Hopefully it's still there.
We will document everything. Thank you, everybody. Hope you made it through this long video. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and help us change the world one electric car at a time, and support this channel by becoming a patron and or shop on the Electric Israeli store. And see you next trip.